All right, turning now to sports. You know, the Falcons are definitely a fun team to watch this season, and you can really tell that they enjoy playing with each other. Reggie Chatman joins us with more on the camaraderie off the field that's really been translating to results on the field.
Yeah, there were certainly a lot of new parts heading into this season for the Atlanta Falcons, from an almost brand new coaching staff to tons of offseason acquisitions. You never know how a team will work together, and if a 6-3 record says anything, things are working quite nicely. Offensively, the Falcons have a top 10 offense under first-year coordinator Zach Robinson. They're also averaging more than 24 points per game. 8 different Falcons have scored an offensive touchdown. Robinson says head coach Raheem Morris calls it a player-led team, which makes it fun for him to coach.
All they want is just the best from themselves and the best out of others, and they just bring everybody along with them. So it's cool. We got a bunch of unselfish guys. Everybody just wants to win. That's the most important thing about really any football team or any offense that wants to be efficient. If you have a bunch of unselfish guys that are willing to do whatever it takes, and they're smart, they're tough, they love it, good things can happen, and that's exactly what we have with these guys.
All right, we got a huge weekend of college matchups for our area teams. Georgia heads on the road to face off against Ole Miss. The Rebels likely need to run the table to make the playoff and will come in playing desperate. They are the conference's highest scoring offense, a couple of spots ahead of Texas. While both explosive and well-coached, Coach Kirby Smart says these two teams present different challenges.
They're both very talented, and Sark and Lane have a lot of history together, but you don't watch the two offenses and think they look the same. Different style, passing game. They've done it with tight ends, they've done it with backs, and they've done it with wideouts. It doesn't matter who it is with Lane. He's going to plug somebody in there. They're going to figure out where your weaknesses are, find matchups, and look for coverages and find ways to beat those coverages.
Meanwhile, Georgia Tech with a major ranked matchup of their own on Saturday as the Jackets host number 4 Miami. Last year, Tech upset the Hurricanes on the road last year with a last-minute touchdown. For this year, quarterback Haynes King is still day-to-day, and whether he plays or not, Tech is embracing that underdog mentality.
We talk as a team a lot of times. We are the outcasts, the castaways, the people that weren't good enough, too short, too small, too slow, too fat. All right. Thrown away from somewhere else, and all it takes is somebody telling us that we can't. And in Georgia Tech, we're going to show you that we can.
Show them that you can. All right, meanwhile, it's our bye week for Team 1-1 tonight, but don't worry, we'll be back in full swing next week with the first round of the playoffs. This week, a chance for teams to make up weather rescheduled games. Not too much action going on in the Metro, but we do have one matchup to bring you. Region 5 2A championship on the line between Carver Atlanta and Hapeville Charter tonight. Second quarter, Hornets going for it on 4th and goal. Zion Crawford gets it out in time to Caleb Jackson for the touchdown. Hapeville Charter strikes first, but on the ensuing kickoff, Terrius Favors takes it from the 28, breaks free, and takes it to the house. 72 yards for the touchdowns. We've got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter, 3-point game, 3rd and long for the Hornets. Zion Crawford airs it out deep downfield to Janai Waver. 62 yards for the score and the lead. Hapeville Charter wins the region title with a 15-12 win. All right, let's talk some basketball. Hawks versus Pistons. This one was gross for Atlanta the first half. Detroit had a 40-point first quarter. This and one made it 51-28 Detroit. And yet, the Hawks kept chipping away. Under 20 seconds left, Trae Young draws this foul right here. His 2 free throws gives them a 1-point lead. All they need is one stop to win it, but Cade Cunningham, he's a future star in the making, gives the Pistons the lead back. They would hold on to win it by a wild final, 122-121.
It wasn't like there was ever like a huge spurt, where we hit 3 threes in a row or whatever the case may be. We had to really grind to get back. I don't know that we could have done anything more on Cunningham with a sweeping left-hand hook. It's a hell of a shot.
It's been a kind of up and down season for the Hawks already, but hoping to figure it out soon.
Well, those are always the best games to be at, even though they're so close. Those are the thrillers.
Look, especially for this team, they're going to learn a lot about themselves early in the season. If you can get wins in those situations, maybe some losses, you learn some lessons.
Yeah, that's true.
Forward.
Good point. All right, well, we have a heartwarming reunion just in time for Veterans Day when we come back.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and